It's the NBA Live on 2K Sports on this Tuesday afternoon.
In this game, we'll see the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Charlotte Hornets. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello, I'm Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. And we expect both teams to play an up-tempo style of basketball, like they love to get out and run.
Conditioning will become a factor.
And for the broadcasters, here's Chapman, pass to Newman. Here's Chapman, down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one, good.
Ask pretty much any coach. That's how he'd like to start the game.
And the Hawks with possession. Robinson left side. Wilkins. And Wilkins slams it in.
Yeah, with the mad monster house, leaving no doubt. Dominique Wilkins, dynamic at the rim.
Here's Gill. Over Ogden. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Tries it from 9. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
That's a good offensive possession. Working the ball inside and converting.
Here's Chapman, guarded by Robinson. Pulls it from the elbow. Chapman's shot is off.
Well, there wasn't much there in terms of defensive pressure. I'm sure he'd like another crack at that shot.
Robinson, that's good. For Charlotte, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Chapman the pass to Newman. Here's Chapman, guarded by Robinson. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Us coaches love assisted buckets.
For Atlanta, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Robinson down low. Here's Wilkins, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
Shielding the ball well on the way up. Wilkins knows how to finish through contact.
Here's Chapman, guarded by Robinson. Pass to Newman. High post try, and Willis pulls it down.
That's not a bad look. He missed that chance, but he'll get them to fall if he gets space like that.
Here's Wilkins. Buries it down low. Wilkins has got 6.
Defensively, it's hard to figure out how to play Wilkins in the two-man game.
Here's Gill. Last time, 14 points for him. Pass to Chapman. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Here's Wilkins. It's hauled in by Newman. Hornets trail by 6. Here's Chapman. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Wide open look. Rebounded by the Hawks. Willis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Down low. Here's Wilkins. And Wilkins slams it in.
Yes, sir. Throw that rock down.
Here's Chapman. Still scoreless. Oh, and they need a basket in the worst way.
I think they're forcing things right now, and it's why their offense looks so pedestrian.
And again, the Hornets missing. The Hawks leading by 8. Left side, Wilkins. Hits the outside fadeaway. He's got 10.
Boy, they didn't waste any time, did they? They got going right away.
They obviously had a plan coming in, and they put it to good use.
And the Hornets call time here. Here's Newman. Last game he had 13. Pass to Gill. Here's Newman. 6 on the shot clock. To halt the run. Offensive rebound. Ziminski the pass to Chapman. Here's Gill. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Pass to Ogman. Outside Wilkins. Robinson up top. Koncak passes to Robinson. Here's Ogman. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. He's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And here in the early going, Clark, with roles still being defined. What's the key, in your opinion, to earning your coach's trust?
Well, I think you've got to embrace your role, and then you also have to understand how you can impact winning for your team. If a coach thinks you give the team a better chance of winning games, you're going to find yourself on the floor.
And so he makes both from the line.
We see the extra work he puts in from the line. It shows through when he needs it most.
It's Wilkins on the wing. Inside, Ogden, and the powerful one-handed slam.
Right from the start, they set the tone and were the more dominant team.
I love how they've looked right from the tip, doing an amazing job building this lead.
Here's Chapman. Nothing on the board. Pass to Newman. Gill against Robinson. Here's Gill. Ogden pulls it in.
Rough quarter for him. Just hasn't been able to connect.
And that's the way it goes sometimes. Just got to stay with it.
And that one is good.
Going inside with purpose and on a mission. Making it happen in tight.
Yeah, the intensity is outstanding. And high percentage looks are a great way to build a lead.
Here's Newman. Here's Chapman. Right side, Reed. That one drops for him.
Great possession there. He ends up with a look right at the rim.
The Hawks leading by 10. Outside, Robinson. Pass to Willis. Shoots over Reed. And off the front iron. And in it goes.
And this is where Willis looks to score. The closer he gets, the more effective he becomes.
Here's Chapman. Last game he had 10 points. And he converts the layup.
Just owning that painted area. I guess the motto is do it till they stop it.
To the middle. Outside for Robinson. Pass to Willis. Reed with the rebound.
And the shooter had really no airspace to get that shot off. That's good deep.
Yeah, terrific defense. Doing a great job contesting without fouling.
Here's Gill. Here's Ziminski. 4 on the clock. There's the triple. Gill misses. The Hawks leading by 10. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Great play down low. You expect the D to adjust, collapse. That should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he hits both. Hornets trail by 12. Here's Gill. Pass to Reed. It's stolen by Willis. Here's Wilkins. It's rebounded by Charlotte. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
To be frank about it, a lot of sloppy play in that one.
Practically giving it away. And once their opponents saw how easy it was to force turnovers, they never stopped with the pressure.
Now here's Bowes. Dominic Wilkins unable to get his shot to go. And that one is off. The Hawks leading by 12. Cheeks with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Here's Augman. The basket good off the assist from Cheeks. Augman's got 10 points. Charlotte's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Cheeks against Bogues. Pass to Gill. A shot off that time.
No such thing as an easy bucket most of the time in the NBA, but I'm surprised he missed that.
Back to Cheeks. To the paint. Here's Willis. Reed with the defensive effort. Hornets trail by 14. Offensively, Clark, things have sort of fallen apart for them.
And they need to recover as soon as possible.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
The Hornets shooting their third free throw shot of the game. Atlanta making a switch here. Graham's checked in. The free throw drops for Curry. The Hawks leading by 11. Cheeks kicks to Wilkins. Oh, and the dunk by Wilkins.
And this is what Wilkins is known for. A high-flying, ferocious dunker.
There's a minute 40 left in the first quarter. Bogues against Cheeks. And again, the Hornets missing. Wilkins surveying the defense. Down low. Here's Willis. And that one is stuffed right through.
Way to go upstairs, Kevin Willis, pulling off that nasty throwdown.
Hornets trail by 15. Now here's Bogues. Still yet to score. Pass to Curry. Now Johnson. He's covered by Willis. That's good from Johnson on the assist by Curry.
Brute force on the interior. Johnson is one of the stronger rookies we've seen.
Here's Willis. From down in the low post, it goes. Willis has got 6.
Keep doing work inside. Close range looks like that will keep your lead safe. Stay on the attack.
I agree. The defense has to shut the door on those kinds of shots if they want to turn this around.
Now here's Curry. No good with the fallback jumper.
Defense backing off there, knowing the mid-ranger is a low percentage line.
Wilkins passes to Graham. Over Lynch. Can't hit the free throw line jumper.
And the D daring him to prove he can make it from that spot. Unfortunately for him, not able there.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Hawks lead by 15. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a very convincing performance here from the Hawks so far.
That offense is cooking with gas. Love the game plan so far.
Attacking every chance they get.
Cheeks no good. Hornets trail by 15. Up top, Curry. Graham defending. Bogues with it. Hasn't made one yet. Back to Curry. Jacks up a 3. And that's collected by Willis. Willis has got 8 rebounds in this game. Mark, in general, the game's as physical now as it's ever been. There's no such thing anymore as easy buckets.
Yeah, I agree with that, Kevin. And you've got to give a lot of credit to the bad boys in Detroit for that. The physicality they brought, but also the mental toughness, the ability of that team to wear you down physically, emotionally, and mentally. And we know it's a copycat league, so what the Pistons did and had success with is something other teams are trying to duplicate.
Charlotte making the switch. Barry's checked in.
Going up and hammering it down. Johnson really flexes a muscle there.
Cheeks outside. Inside, here's Graham. The basket good off the assist from Cheeks. Cheeks has got 3 assists now in this one. Hornets trail by 15. Pass to Curry. Driving the lane. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Use the pick. Get space. Easy, smart basketball.
Cheeks with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Here's Rasmussen. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. That shot off the mark. The Hornets have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Perry passes to Gaddison. Outside to Bogues. Here's Perry. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Hornets shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. That free throw missing.
2 shots.
That's off as well. So he misses both. The Hawks leading by 13. Here's Wilkins. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
This is why they go to Wilkins so often. His teammates know they can depend on him to shoulder the offense.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. And the Hornets making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Gill against Graham. Gill kicks to Johnson. Pass to Chapman. 5 to shoot. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2 for 6 start. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. To the middle. Volkov uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Hawks lead by 15.
The story of their offense so far has been just that, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Chapman. Pass to Newman. Shot clock at 6. And here is Johnson. It's stolen by Wilkins, and they're moving it up. Cheeks' shot is good. Cheeks has got his first points in this one.
Right now, I tell you, it's just clicking for them on both ends. I mean, good defense turned into great offense to keep them out front.
And Charlotte turns it over again.
Things going from bad to worse. Trailing big and sloppy turnovers like that one, not helping things.
Atlanta leading by 17. Now Wilkins, 14 points for him.
Down
it goes!
Take that rack
What
down!
a slam!
He had some bad intentions there. Oh, boy, watch out.
Oh, boy, watch out is right.
That was crazy. Just incredible display of athleticism.
Here's Chapman. Pass to Newman. Here's Chapman. 4 on the shot clock. Johnson with a screen on Cheeks. Here's Chapman. Rebound, Atlanta.
A little bit of a heat check right there, rising up from way downtown.
And there was a time a shot like that would get you bent. Not these days.
Now here's Graham. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. Count that one.
I think you got to show more fight than that. Can't give up on the play once you get screened. You got to continue to fight through.
And coach is definitely going to be frustrated with that effort, or lack of one, that is.
Here's Chapman to end the run. And it's Rasmussen with the rebound.
He's able to get it in close. Well, what a reaction by the defense. Getting there to shut him down.
To the inside. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Gaddison's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Chapman, defended by Cheeks. Here's Chapman. It's good. Chapman's got 4 points now in the quarter. The Hawks leading by 19 points. Cheeks outside. Volkov covered by Johnson. Gill with the rebound.
You know, on that shot, I'd like to see him go straight up with it.
To the left wing. Here's Newman, defended by Wilkins. Newman, the pass to Gill. Drives to the hoop, and that's good off the glass that time.
This is why he's a focal point of their offense, because they trust in his ability to shoulder them when needed.
To the right side. Now, here's Cheeks. T right on him. Rasmussen, no good. Hornets trail by 17. Here's Chapman. He's got 6. Pass to Gill. They set the pick. Rebounded by the Hawks. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Offensively in that last meeting, they really had it going.
And some nights it snowballs. One make feeds into the next.
A little showboating right here.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes over. That may ruffle some feathers on the other side. Huh?
Emotions running high. The game could become more physical moving forward.
Get loud for your red players and dancers.
Robinson's checked in for Atlanta. Hornets trail by 19. Here's Chapman. He has 6. Pass to Gill. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Fantastic finish.
Clark, he's made a habit of dunks like that.
Very comfortable off the floor.
It's Robinson high post. Now here's Graham. Right wing. 6 to shoot. Volkov. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Newman. No one near him. Graham with the rebound.
That shot was too good to pass on. But he just couldn't get it totally dialed in.
Here's Newman. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. They get Dominique Wilkins. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for the Hornets.
First free throw is good. This offseason, 10 teams making coaching changes, Mike, and the most in a few years. What do you think about this trend?
Yeah, believe me, I'm very familiar with it. Owners are impatient. They want winners now. So if you don't deliver quick, get that resume refreshed.
So how would you approach a job? Win now, or do you want to build, or do you get the assurance? Like, there's so many different factors here, the way you could, as a coach, go.
I would say that when you're in a meeting with your owner and general manager and they're telling you how they have great patience and they want to see you build this program, I think you nod your head yes, up and down. When you walk out of the room, you say to yourself, I've got to win games right away. Nothing to try and be opposite of those guys, but they sometimes have short memories. When it gets to the end of the year and the fans are impatient and the media is on you, they make a change rather than remember that long-term plan they talked about.
Good insight.
a nice sense of when to move the ball and get the assist.
Here's Chapman, guarded by Robinson. Pass to Gill. Shoots from the high post, and that one comes up a bit short. The Hawks leading by 17. Inside. Rasmussen, no good. Charlotte has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Pass to Chapman. Here's Newman. He's defended by Wilkins. Zeminski the pass to Chapman. And here's Reed. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Reed got 6. The Hawks shooting has been just outrageous, 64% from the field at this point. Robinson kicks to Wilkins. There's 1:38 left in the first half of the game. Hits the target from 18 feet.
Boy, Neek gets so much lift on that jump shot, it's really hard for any defender to affect his shot.
Pass to Newman. Bring him against Gill. Shoots from 12. Rebound, Atlanta. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. To the middle, Volkov, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
He may not be the biggest center in the league, but he sure can jump.
They need to find a high percentage shot clock to regain some of that confidence.
I think they've gone too long without seeing one go down, and that begins to mess with your psyche.
Using his stature to beat them to the rebound. Love to see a big man doing his thing.
There's 37 seconds left in the first half of basketball. To the paint. Pass to Wilkins. Wilkins draws the double. Robinson up top. And it comes off the front of the rim. Hornets trail by 19. Here's Newman. Here's Zeminski. Here's Chapman with 4 seconds on the clock, and it's good. 2 points. Chapman's got 6 here in this quarter. With 1 on the clock, and so it's the Atlanta Hawks out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. Right back after this break. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We're seeing a tremendous game so far from Dominique Wilkins.
He has been getting to the rim and finishing with authority through the first half.
They don't have an answer for him. Can't keep him away from the rim and can't stop him from finishing when he gets there.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Great pass to set up the lay-in. He's got 8.
Working his way inside for a high percentage look there. Nicely done.
A bumpy start to a new half for this D, though. They kind of gave that up.
Here's Chapman. Here's Newman. Pass to Reed. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Willis. Reed misses. Atlanta leading by 19 points. Here's Augman with the drive. Chalk up 2 there.
Well, that's the goal of pick and roll. Get that separation you need.
Charlotte shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Here's Reed. Rebounded by the Hawks. Willis has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Augman. He's covered by Gill. There's a screen by Willis. Cheeks the pass to Willis. Reed with the defensive effort.
And this is how you defend a player like him. Nice job contesting without fouling.
Pass to Chapman. Here's Gill over Ogden. Gill misses.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time, son.
Cheeks the pass to Willis. That one goes in. Willis has got 8 points.
And when you're guarding him, you've got to fight over the top.
Lock and trail around the screen and deny the perimeter shot.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Here's Gill. He has 7. Pass to Jaminski. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Down low, here's Ogden. The basket good off the assist from Cheeks. 12 points for him. Hornets have gone 0 of 4 from the field in the second half. Yet to find the mark. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Clock at 6. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Charlotte no good that time either. And it's the Hawks ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. That one falls.
And, you know, their lead just continues to grow, and it's not just because of their offense. They're getting it done at both ends.
Yeah, their defense has been stellar as well. Great work on both ends.
Charlotte calls timeout.
Straight up facts here, guys. They are getting destroyed down low.
Points in the paint, the topic of this timeout conversation. They need to play with more pride.
And now, your E-Town dancer.
Here's Gill. He has 7.
This is what a floor general looks like. The vision and the pinpoint pass.
And it's the Hawks ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. There's a screen by Willis. Cheeks kicks to Willis. The basket good off the assist from Cheeks. Cheeks has got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. For Charlotte, they've gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half starting. And he gets the bucket. Jaminski's got 8 points.
A well-timed feed was the catalyst for that bucket. That's how you set someone up for success.
Cheeks the pass to Willis. Here's Chapman. 8 points for him. Pass to Reed. Just 5 on the clock. He gets that one. He's got 8.
I love that possession. Get the ball close to the hoop. A winning play.
Here's Farrell. Here's Rasmussen. Now, here's Cheeks. Stolen by Reed. Here's Chapman. All sorts of time. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. Pass to Gill. Over Ogden. Gill misses. The Hawks leading by 23. Cheeks with it. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Cheeks has got his second bucket.
For a 6'1 guard, Cheeks is never scared about bringing it inside. He believes in his game.
Here's Chapman. 8 points for him. Newman the pass to Reed. Shoots over Willis. Reed misses.
The defense willing to concede the mid-range. as the lesser of evils. It paid off there.
And it's Willis finishing it off.
The 7-footer Kevin Willis. Easy to jam it for guys like him. I wish I had his height.
And for the Hornets, they're shooting an ugly 27% since halftime. Reed with a screen on Cheeks. It's tipped.
There is no back down in this fella, putting everything into his defense.
Ogden. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Jaminski's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Chapman. Pass to Reed. And there it is for him. J.R. Reed. Reed's got 10.
Hey, you'll take as many high percentage looks as you can get.
For Atlanta, they've gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong. Here's Ogden. Out to the wing. The Hawks working the ball around. Now, here's Cheeks. Shot clock at 5. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And Willis gets it to go.
And this is Cheeks' role, a point guard who is responsible for orchestrating the offense.
And the Hornets call time here.
And now, your A-Town Dancers.
Curry's checked in for Gill. Here's Chapman. He's got 8. Six on the shot clock. Shot, high post. And Willis pulls it down. Willis is... And they've been moving the ball, Clark, really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Wilkins, that's good.
Known for his explosive athleticism at the rim, Wilkins can also simply rise up and hit the J.
Here's Chapman. Pass to Newman. And Curry has it in the corner. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Curry's got 7 points. Mike, they have been fantastic tonight, haven't they?
What a performance from them.
Here's Robinson, and easy 2 points on the layup.
Their offensive efficiency has been even better here in the second.
Yeah, just continuing to dial it in on that end and focusing on making good shot selections.
Here's Newman. Pass to Reed. Kevin Willis grabs the miss. Willis has got 15 rebounds here tonight. Here's Ogden, guarded by Curry. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Enjoying this big lead, and right now they look unstoppable on offense.
Everything is going exactly how their coach drew it up. Top to bottom, this is the pinnacle of execution.
Just an incredible dunker.
Clark, he makes it look so effortless.
Smooth and easy.
Ooh.
At this point, you aren't surprised by anything he does. He's this talented.
Pass to Ogden. And here is Willis. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
Willis a real force inside. He doesn't need to operate anywhere other than in the paint.
And here is Curry. He has 7. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
With no D around, you expect him to knock down that midi.
Robinson passes to Ogden. Here's the screen.
2 minutes remaining.
It's Wilkins on the wing. Here's Willis. The shot's good on the assist from Wilkins. Willis has got 18 points. .144 left here in the third quarter. Trying to find a way out of this rut, Mike.
Yeah, looking to regain some momentum offensively.
Here's Chapman, guarded by Robinson. Shot clock at 6. Puts up a deep 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Wilkins outside. There's a screen by Willis from the high post. Wilkins, no good. Charlotte has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Curry. Lays it up off the glass. 9 points in the game so far. 58 seconds left to play here in the third. Robinson against Curry. Nice move. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Now here's Bogues. He has yet to score. Pass to Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Gaddison. Shoots the 3. He can't get that one.
You know, he's taking shot after shot after shot, but still can't break out of this cold streak.
At this point, it's all mental. He's in his own head, not letting the shots come naturally. Got creative on that shot. Didn't have to do the double pump, but he was having some fun.
Here's Gill, and it's been a while, but he finally gets one to go. Gill's got 9 points.
And that's all the space he needs from that range.
Here's Robinson, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back right after this. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The Hornets shooting 40% from the field. Bogues against Robinson. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Curry's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Charlotte. Johnson against Robinson. Left side Wilkins. Shoots over Curry. A shot by Wilkins, no good. And so it's Charlotte with it. And a nice play by Curry as he scores. Curry's got 4 points this quarter.
The floater, always a hard shot to contest.
Robinson down low. Bogues defending. Robinson, that's good. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Bogues against Robinson. Right side Curry. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
He's been a reliable offensive option, currently maintaining an impressive field goal percentage in this game.
Robinson drives in. Gaddison grabs the miss. For Charlotte, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll.
He had timing, speed, all the key parts of a good drive.
It's Wilkins on the wing. Seat of power in the NBA is still the Central Division in the East, but Clark, it's more about the Bulls than the Pistons now, it seems.
Could not agree with you more, Kevin. 4 straight titles have come from that division, and you look at that young core Chicago has, I think they're going to have a say in the title race for several more years.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks. Charlotte making a switch here.
Hornet substitution. Number 42, Mike Galinsky.
For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Robinson dishes to Wilkins. Over Bogues. And it falls over the rim and in. Wilkins has got 24.
As they keep expanding this lead, keep feeding him the ball.
He's having a great shooting night, so yeah, I'd say getting him the rock is a great game plan.
Here's Gill. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That was an easy call on that shot.
Refs will call that one 10 out of 10 times.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
They were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. They stuck to their game plan, and it's paid off.
You know, another thing that stands out to me is their passing in this game. I mean, they've done a tremendous job sharing the ball and setting each other up for success.
Monroe's checked in for Wilkins. Rasmussen, and good. Got the English that time as it falls. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Bogues the pass to Jaminski. Bogues, good.
Typical fast-paced play by Bogues. Speed is his advantage over bigger defenders.
Pass to Ogman. And something to consider in the upcoming draft classes, like the possibility of a high school player making the jump right to the NBA. Wow.
We've seen it before, although it's rare. Not sure how many could make that jump or if it's the right move. A few might try. Let's keep our eyes open in the near future.
Here's Gill, just 4 to shoot. Here's Ogman. Gill with the rebound, and that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. The Hornets have gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. Here's Jaminski. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Right side Robinson. Monroe looking around. Here's Rasmussen.
Perfect execution in the pick and roll. You love to see it.
Hornets have gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7. Robinson against Bogues. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy.
Confident from there. Muggsy Bogues.
They're running away with this one right now.
Now they're just seeing how big they can make this lead.
Robinson against Bogues. Goes up to the stripe. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Not a bad look, just didn't fall.
Curry, good. Curry's got 12 points here in the second half.
You know, he's been fairly productive, but it's going to take more, either from him or somebody else.
Monroe in the corner. And Curry pulls it down. For Charlotte, they've gone on a tear here in the fourth. They're 8 of 9 on field goal attempts in the quarter. Now, here's Bogues. Defense is right there. 6 to shoot. All alone. Pass to Gill. Now, Bogues. And he lobs it up. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
And Bogues is terrific at setting his guys up, which is why they like playing with him.
And for the Hawks, they're shooting about 45% from the floor in the fourth. Robinson down low. Bogues defending. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Get the ball in close. Get your points that way. That's doing good business.
And the Hornets call time here. And as we know, Clark, it used to be that the NBA draft went for 10 rounds. A couple years ago, it was shortened to 2 rounds. Did you like that change?
Yeah, I do, Kevin. I mean, you think about it. Not many of those later round picks really had a chance to make it on an NBA roster. 2 is plenty. When you factor in the number of teams, that's between 55 and 60 draft choices. And for those undrafted players, I think it gives them an opportunity now to look at the landscape and see where their best chance to make a roster might be instead of having their rights held by a specific team.
For the Hawks, Graham's checked in, and Cheeks is subbed in for Robinson. On defense, the Hawks. Pass to Newman. Here's Gill. Graham defending. Here's Chapman. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Offline from the top of the key. The Hawks have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. To the paint, here's Rasmussen. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Great use of the screen. That's how you practice it and draw it up.
Gill against Graham. Gill, the pass to Chapman, makes it off the glass.
Love seeing this kind of interior passing. This is how you break a defense down.
For Atlanta, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Here's Graham. Again, the Hawks score.
Can't afford to leave them open for mid-range. You're asking to get burned when you do this.
Chapman, the pass to Newman. Here's Chapman. Pass to Reed. And it's Rasmussen with the rebound. Rasmussen's got 4 rebounds in this game. There's the screen. Here's Graham. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Like during last season, the NBA introducing the flagrant foul. How do you like the new rule?
I'm a huge fan of it. We need a cleaner game, and that rule has helped with it. Of course, it wasn't a popular change in Detroit.
No, it was not. It was not at all. But physical teams, physical players are going to have to play a little bit differently. Graham with the bucket. Graham's gone 4 of 6 from the floor here tonight. Here's Chapman to the wing right side, and stolen by Graham. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. Here's Chapman. Pass to Jaminski. The jump hook and the bank shot is good.
And that breakdown came from letting him get too deep.
You need to do your work against him early. Get low, drive him out of his spot before he gets the ball and collects himself.
Graham with the bucket. Here's Chapman. Pass to Gill. A trend we're seeing in the NBA now, Mike, is an influx of talent from overseas. Teams, it seems to me, are scouting worldwide.
It shows how far basketball has come as an international sport. Players are coming to the NBA from every continent. This is a global game now.
Here's Newman. Here's Chapman. Pass to Gill. Here's Newman. Shot clock at 6. Takes the 3. Gill misses. And so Graham will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks.
Really hard to think of things they didn't do well in this one. Certainly a dominant night on offense for the Hawks.
I think this was a confident win, wasn't it? The outcome not in question down the stretch.
It wasn't especially close, and they created that separation with their execution and attention to detail.
Something a coach always stresses. And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season. And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Dominique Wilkins.
On a roll offensively. He's been in the zone.
And it's the Hawks' ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Monroe. Hornets with the rebound. To the inside. Jaminski up and in on the layup. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Cheeks the pass to Monroe. 19 seconds left in the fourth. Shoots from the right block, and he overshot that one, missing. Here's Chapman. So Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. And they couldn't be stopped here tonight, Mike. The crowd appreciated how hard they worked to get this win. It was inspiring.
Yeah, they got to feel good about their performance tonight. Always fun to play this way in front of your home fans.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Clark Kellogg, Mike Fratello, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our 2K team. This is Kevin Harlan signing off. See you next time.